Hello, can you please reply? बराबर है, yes, बोल रहा हूँ. अच्छा, okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. So we'll proceed. So before proceeding, let me introduce myself. Myself, Muhammad Adnan. Okay, I'm working as a Salesforce developer for the past 3 years. My total year of experience is 11 years. In that, I have worked as a project engineer in Wipro Technologies, Electronic City, Bangalore. Then I moved to the academics. I worked as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Anna City, Chennai. Then I again moved to the Salesforce CRM as there is large number of opportunities and for the career development and basically to get more salary to get a sophisticated life. So currently I'm working as an Salesforce developer in Accenture, Hyderabad. Okay. So this is all about me. And I also did my doctorate, that is Doctor of Physiology in Computer Vision, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. I have submitted my thesis report, just waiting for my Viva confirmation. So this is about my background. Okay. And so the guys in this meeting, do you have any previous experience regarding to any Salesforce, or do you have any previous knowledge about the programming, any programming language like C, C++, Java, any programming language? Do you have any knowledge on that, or you guys are new to the Salesforce environment, to the Salesforce CRM? You can just reply in the chat window, so I can proceed in that way. Okay, React developer. Okay, fine. So basically, most of them will be from the non-technical background, right? So you are a fresher, 2023 passed out. Okay, fine. So no problem at all. So it will be a right time, because before that, this market was, you might know that there is no opening for the freshers. So something like that. But now the market is somewhat okay and companies have started recruiting it. And people will say that they are posting, they are not calling for the interview. So many things like that will be going on. So what is the thing there is? First, the companies are collecting all those resumes. Okay. So initially, just now only the market has been okay and there are projects upcoming. So when the project came into the picture, then after that, the companies can't able to move and they can't able to check the person. So right now they are collecting the resumes and they will scrutinize their resumes based on their requirement, and then they will project for that interview. The same is happening in the Accenture also. Accenture, that didn't start it for the freshers, but for the experienced people, it is going on. Okay. So that is a real fact. It is going on over there. And it is not that only technical people will work in the Salesforce environment. So basically in our company, Accenture, if you took, many of the people who are working as developers are from the non-technical background, like pharmaceutical, agriculture, and BSc, BA. Many persons are there who completed MBA. They are also working as a Salesforce developer. Okay. So what is the main thing is an initial knowledge about the programming. There is no prerequisites like that. You need to have a programming knowledge. So before we are proceeding to the coding, right, we need to have some of the basics of the knowledge. But what is the syllabus framed here is the syllabus framed for both the technical as well as the non-technical, so that the non-technical people will also get an idea about it. So in that way, the syllabus has been framed. Okay. Yeah. So you have 6 years of experience in the SF admin role. So what about the development? Do you have anything on the development? Okay, fine. Okay. Tester, we will say the basics about the testing environment in the Salesforce, like how to test a development code. But we won't be using any tools to test the Salesforce here. That is the Salesforce coding. We won't be doing that because it is concentrated for the Salesforce administrator and for the Salesforce developer role. And say for the Salesforce, the developer will know how to test the code, but we won't be using any tools here. Okay. So to be frank, it is the course details. Okay. Okay, fine. So those who have arrived now, I have just made my intro and I haven't started anything. Just open the PPT. Okay. So yes, you can. And one more thing I need to say here is if I'm a 2019 passed out or a 2018 passed out, to be frank, upon completion of this course, you can make you can make yourself as I'm a 3 years experienced person in the Salesforce or a 2 years experienced person in Salesforce. So you can able to crack that interview also. I can guarantee you that. Okay, whatever the things I am projecting to you, right? Because in my Accenture, I am the one who is handling the interview process. That is the technical side. I will be taking the technical process. So after me, my senior people will be handling the interview. So I know what will be the interview questions will be posted for a 2 years experienced person or a 3 years experienced person. But anyway, if it is 5 years also, we have some set of questions. The same set of questions will be posted to the 5 years experienced person also. So this is a normal thing that is going on over there. If you are projecting for an admin role, I'm just going for an admin role. I doesn't know about the coding. So Salesforce has such kind of role who will work only on the administrator part, who will take care of all those. You know what is an admin will do. He will take care of all those things. And the development will not handle this admin at all and will be only moving on to the developer. So since I am working as a developer, the task will be projected to me in the mail. Then I will complete the task. Then I will post. That's it I will do. So that giving access, taking the access, these things and all admin will take care. So in this, we will be discussing on both the admin as well as a development part. So each and every topic will be going from the scratch. It is not that this thing you can do, this you just refer Google, not like that. So we'll be moving on from the scratch. Okay. So each and every topic, and you know that Salesforce itself is a very big thing. In that very many things are there, but we are going to concentrate on particular topics which is needed for the admin as well as for the development. So it is just syllabus oriented. And the next main thing is you'll be getting, that is before proceeding I'm saying, so you'll be getting daily task I will be doing one. Okay, daily I'll be giving a task. That is some 5 to 6 use cases, like an assignment in ideology. So we'll be giving some use cases. This use cases will be like a real-time scenarios. How I got use cases when I got trained in Salesforce. Okay. So next, you will be getting some mini projects to work on. Okay. And next, at the last, you'll be getting some bada projects, which will be combining all those development as well as an admin and everything. You need to create an application in the Salesforce and you need to project. Okay. So the real-time projects will be, I have n number of real-time projects. How many you can do? You can. Because I'm working in a client, I have a number of real-time projects with me. So I'll be giving all the real-time projects to you. So it is up to you. How much you can work, you can do. Right? I'll be giving some mini projects also. You can work on the mini project so that you can work on the main project. This is a normal scenario. And this is not my first batch. I already taking a batch in the Salesforce in the morning session. Okay. So in that we are going to complete the admin and we are going to start the development further. So as of now, we have completed up to some 60 to 70 use cases I have given, and they have also done one mini project in that. So presentations, everything will move on, right? So what is the need here is if you are moving on with the presentation and if you're moving on to the use cases and if you're projecting to others, it will help you to improve your communication skills so that you can crack the interview also. How much ever knowledge you have in the Salesforce, you are very big pista in the Salesforce and you know everything, until or unless you are projecting to others, you might not get anything. So that is the crazy thing over there in the interview. Interview will be just for half an hour. In that half an hour, within 5 minutes, a person can judge whether he will be the efficient candidate or not. First 5 minutes in the intro itself, I will come to know whether he will be efficient or not. Right. So these things and all, we will help you. And yes, we will cover the admin, development, and LWC. Right, LWC, we will be just moving on with all the requirement scenarios in this. So let me move on to this course efficiently. So now, as there are many new members to the Salesforce, what is the Salesforce actually? The first thing, you might know what is the Salesforce, why I need to learn. So for what purpose we all joined this course? You all came to the demo to know more about the Salesforce, and at the last, after completing this course, in order to add in your resume, I have completed this course. No, we need to get a job. All right, that is the foremost thing we need to have. So what are the job opportunities that we have in the Salesforce? So when you are joining in the year of 2023, so for an example, this is October, it will take around 75 days. 75 days, matlab, it will take around 3 months to complete. Okay, normally. So you will be getting next year. You will be completing this course on the next year, Jan. So by the time, how the market will be, whether the market will be efficient, that is 75 days actually, but it will take, to be frank, it will take 3 months, because we need to complete admin, development, and we are not going to skip any topics over there. We are going to complete every topic, right? Right. So it will take the normal plan will be 75. And in this project's presentations, because some days I won't be taking the session, you will be presenting. So this counts will come under the 3 months of time. Okay, this is a normal scenario that will go on. And the next thing is, how will be the market scenario after this? All right. So I will just make you. You can see in this market scenario, every company, that is for an example, Accenture or TCS or HCL, everything. So they are moving on to the CRM, which is known as the Salesforce. Okay. So as of now, there are around 90,000 companies. Okay. They are using the Salesforce CRM. So from this 90,000 companies, we can't able to get at least in one company a job. All right. So when I'm working as a professor over there, and this corona came into the picture, right? So that time they have reduced our salary. Whatever 100% we are getting, they reduced us to 65%. And that time, everyone wants to sit inside the room. But that time there was a very big demand for the developers as well as for the software engineers. All right. So what happened is, I am the one who is in the academics, and my friends are there in the IT. When I am talking, they just ask, are you willing to just shift to this Salesforce? But I said, I doesn't know what is that Salesforce. I will ask what I need to sell over there. Then he said, you need not to sell over there. You need to develop some codings over there. Frankly, I just asked, I doesn't know what is Salesforce that time. Right. So in the year of 2021, 2020, I suppose, 2020 to 21, that time, what I need to sell, I was asking. So then he said, it is a CRM tool. You need to develop over there. Then what I did is, I have some knowledge on the Java. Then he referred me to this Accenture, and they just tested me. First, initially what they did is they rejected my profile because I am from academics background. I doesn't know anything about the Salesforce. Then again, my friend recommended that, no, you just give an interview, because my experience is that I haven't some 8 years of experience in the academics, so that's why. So when I'm starting my career as a Salesforce, I doesn't know even what ABC in Salesforce. What is Salesforce? What it does actually does. Okay, so no, that will not be possible, Mari. Because here we will be starting from admin, then only we will be moving on to the developer and LWC course. It is not framed only for the development and LWC. It framed from the scratch because, okay, so it won't be for only a developer and LWC. Okay, so I just started in that way and I came to know all those things. What is needed for an Salesforce administrator and what is needed for an Salesforce developer. So we are going to discuss the same for an admin as well as for an developer. So first, let us see what is a Salesforce. Okay. Now, do you know you all have worked? You all have an account in the Gmail. Right? Everyone will have an account in the Gmail. So in the Gmail, you might have, you know about the Google Drive. Everyone might have known about the Google Drive. So in Google Drive, what you will store? You will store the photos. You will store some notes, documents. Do you think where it is stored actually? See, when I started, also I doesn't know what is Salesforce, but I'm working as a Salesforce developer now. It is not like that. If you doesn't know, you can't able to do that. If you try, you can able to do. It's all about how you present yourself, how much work, hard work you are going to do. But to be frank, for the first 3 to 6 months, I was just crying at the night time because I can't understand anything. Initially, it is a big transition for me. Then I gave you need to work actually. No, it is not coming for me. I can't able to do, then it won't come. We need to work. Whatever the use cases I'm giving today, you need to work on that use cases. Then tomorrow we will discuss about that use cases. So this is how we can develop. I think it is the Salesforce is also developed by a normal human being, right? It is not very much big thing. It's also developed by a human being. So we can also able to do. I will say everything. Yeah, I will say all your queries. Okay. So in the Salesforce, right? So we are storing all those things in the Google Drive. So before what happened is, before the Salesforce come into the picture, we need to carry everything in a pen drive or in something like some disk. I need to store my data and I need to take those data. Now what happened here is when this Google Drive or any other thing came into the picture, which is normally known as the cloud. They will say it is stored in the cloud, it is stored in the cloud. Whether it is stored in the cloud, in the sky, it is not like that. What they are saying is cloud is the data center, they will say. It will be stored in some data center. In the YouTube, you have seen many things like data center in Google, data center in Microsoft. If you just see some big, it will be like a very big room where they will be storing all those datas. Okay, from there we are going to fetch our details and we are going to do that. Okay, so now whenever I'm moving on to anything, when I was studying in the college, if I need to take my PPT or anything, I'll be using a USB pen drive over there, USB. So in that I will store, then I will do. Then when I'm moving to my masters, so that time there is a revolution in the cloud. So that time this Google Drive, everything came into the picture. We never use this pen drive at all. What we will do, we will store everything in my drive and we will open over there. Because as human, we'll tend to forget every time to take the USB drive or something. So at that time, the cloud came into the picture where I can store all my data. And the next thing is, before that, this Ola, Uber, there was fast track before. We need to make a call and we need to book the car. Right? When I was studying in the college in the year of 2013-14 and all, we need to make a call and we need to book a car, those things. There is no such application because Android mobile is not that much, not used by everyone. If a person is having an Android mobile, it is a very big thing. Is using Android mobile, something will be there. So this cloud, right, what it is, a tagline is, pay as you go. So I can't able to get a car because it is some 10 lakhs, but I need to go in a car to a place. So what I can do, I can book in some Ola, whatever the source to the destination, I will pay for that. Right? So this is the pay as you go. So very big companies, for an example, my company is working on one project. For the project, we need some server. That server rate is around some 10 crores to 15 crores. But we will work on this project for only 6 months. After that, we doesn't know whether we will get this project again or not. So what the company will think, why I need to give 15 crores for this? I might use this server for 3 months to 6 months so that I can pay just 1 crore or 2 crore. That's it. That's what this AWS has also done. That's what this Amazon Web Service also does the same. We can rent the server, we can work based on that, and we can pay for that. Khatam. I can do that. The same here we are going to do. That's what AWS. It is not very big thing at all. They are giving rent. For that we are using, and they are paying for that. That's what they are doing. We are doing here. Okay. So this cloud, basis of this cloud, the CRM came into the picture. It is not that Salesforce is the only CRM. What is CRM is, which is known as the customer relationship management. What is a customer relationship management? If you move to this GRT jewelry something, what they will do? Namaskaram, आइए बेटो, आपको कॉफी होना क्या, juice, why they are doing all those sort of things? What is the need for them to do? Just what is the need for them to do? In order to attract the customers, right? Even my mummy, she will be always going on to GRT. They are talking nicely. They are giving juice. Just an attraction. So it is just a business tactics, how to cover the customers, right? So the same as customer relationship management. Because when the customer buys only, they will get profit. We too have shop, but no customers means what they will do. They need to close the shop and they need to go. The same way, how we are going to manage the customers. You have Airtel. I had Airtel SIM when I'm coming from Chennai to Hyderabad. But in Hyderabad, the Airtel SIM is not at all working. So what I did is I ported my Airtel to Jio. So I got a call from Airtel. You are a privileged customers. We will give this offer. We'll give that offer. Why they need to do? Because they need not to lose the customer. Because they won't get that profit again. So that customer relationship management, how we are going to do here, that is Salesforce, that is CRM. How we are going to make the customer in my business. For that, what are the things I need to handle? Right? Why this big billion days came into the picture in the Flipkart? Now it is currently moving on. What is the reason? Indian festival season they are saying. Is it so they are giving in offers? No. They will be increasing the price, and big billion days they will be keeping on in the MRP actually. This is the tactics they are going on. Our customer, it is big billion days, 50% off. Right? So those things. So this all comes under the customer relationship management. They are making the customers full, and we are getting fooled by them. This is a normal tactic. No business person will give, okay, let the human enjoy, let my customers enjoy. I will place the loss. I will bear the loss. No business person will do that. Right? So in that way, how I can make the customer relate in my business. You need to be in my business. How I can do that? Right? If you want, Zoho. Right? If your friend is working, you just ask. Before the iPhone is releasing, they will get an iPhone in the hand. My friend is working over there. Before the iPhone getting released, they will get some iPhone. They will do like that. What is the tactics over there? But they will screw like anything and they will get the job. Right? Because it is again a tactics to screw them, to do them in order to get their job done. So the same, the Salesforce, this customer relationship management will also do we are going to do that. We are going to make some attractive things over there so that the customer will not going to do. This attraction will be done in the technical side also. If you are moving on to a bank, right? if you just want to an ICICI or an Axis, you need not to go to one bank, but you can open an account. Right? Those things are there. If you move on to any SBI, now SBI is okay. Before that, they'll shout like anything. Right? How many times we need to say you can't able to understand what we are saying? SBI, Indian bank, it is again West Bank. So those things will be there. Now, but they are changing right now. Why? Because the customers is moving, going on. Before that, when I was working in Indian bank, we had the salary account. Then what they did is we made that much complaint. They are not giving that. So what our management did, they are moving on to the Axis Bank. They moved to the Axis Bank. So there was around 10,000 employees. Now it was a loss for the Indian bank, right? So in that way, that should not happen. How we can restrict that? This is the management. In one way, in one step, I need to get all those details. If you just go, give your application, everything will be done. Otherwise, the clerk will say, go and meet manager. Manager will say, go and meet relationship manager. From the relationship manager again to the clerk. Then there will be one senior manager, get signed from that. You will get stressed. Moving here, there. But in this Salesforce CRM, it is not like that. At one place, we'll get everything. One-stop shop, they'll say, right, where you will get everything. The same is in this CRM. So I'm just letting it practical examples. But we are not going to sell anything here. I'm just making you to understand what the Salesforce is actually. Okay. So now, how the Salesforce came into the picture is, it is a CRM actually. It is not a first CRM. There are many different CRMs like Siebel, Sugar, Microsoft Dynamics, HubSpot, Zoho. Now there is a big competition between the Zoho and the Salesforce. Recently, Mr. Sridhar Vembu, he mentioned that Zoho will beat Salesforce CRM. He has mentioned, but I don't think so it will happen. Because Salesforce is developing rapidly like anything. Okay, that and all, they will take care. We need not to worry about those things. Okay, so what the Salesforce CRM, how the Salesforce CRM came into the picture is in the year of 2000. Okay, that is in the 1999 something. You know who is the CEO and the founder of this Salesforce? Mark Benioff is the CEO and founder of the Salesforce. He was working in Oracle. Okay, he was working in Oracle. So that time what he did is, he came up with this Salesforce CRM idea. He mentioned to the management, I have an idea, we will do in this. The management will say, shut your mouth and go and do your work. We know what to do. Then what he did is, he resigned his job and he came outside and he started in a small firm in US named with Salesforce. In the year of 1999 something, actually he started the year of 1990. Then the Salesforce is known to everyone in the year of 2000, 1999 to 2000 in that time. So from that time, the Salesforce was at the top when compared to all those CRM. Because Oracle CRM itself is down. Where he worked itself, it is at the lower position when compared to the Salesforce. Right? So what is there in the Salesforce? How it came into the picture? So in the cloud, you have two type of environment. One is, they will say, on-premises environment, and the next one is on-demand environment. On-premises environment. What is this on-premises environment? Premises in the sense, it is known as the device. Okay, you are getting mobile. Samsung is giving you mobile, but Samsung is saying you need to install operating system. You need to get the charger. You need to get everything. I will give only the mobile. No other things I will give. And again, this Oppo, something is saying, we will install you operating system. We will give charger. We will give this. Which one you will buy? Will directly you go to this Oppo, right? Why? Because as humans, we need everything to be ready. Right? We need everything to be ready. Whatever mom prepared, when we eat outside only, it will be nice. The same here also. So whatever we are doing here, if we are getting desktop, right? Before that, we'll be getting some assembled set. Assembled set in the sense we will get an hardware separately, hard disk separately, we'll get monitor, then we will get that CD drive, etc., etc. We'll get separately and we'll assemble it. But now people are not doing that. What they need, everything should be fatafat. It should be done. So that type is the expectation of the user. So based on that expectation, only the Salesforce came into the picture. In this, we need to install. We need to install based on the requirements. Based on the requirements. Okay. So when we are trying to install it, it will take more time, right? When we are, for an example, if you move to an ATM, we will wait for some 5 seconds, 10 seconds. If it takes 30 seconds for the money, if it is not coming, what you will do? You'll get some irritation. How much time it is taking? The person outside will shout at us, right? They will press some button, will do something. This normal human being, right? So the same thing here also we will get. Sometimes it won't support. When you are installing something, right? At the last it will say some DLL file is missing. Something is missing. If you have installed something, you might come to know. Some file is missing. Then we need to install that file. Then after that, it will show one more error. RAM is not enough. To install this particular thing, RAM is not enough. Right? If you just see, you might have played this PUBG and all. If your mobile is just 2 GB of RAM, right? It will be very slow, right? You will get, that movements will not be proper. You will turn off, you will restart, you will do this, that, etc. Because it is not very efficient. So that the main thing here. We need to install everything. The devices won't be supporting to us. And the next thing is, just time. It takes more time. Time is very important, but it takes more time to us. Then the next is, we will lose the customer. Exactly, right? We will lose the customer normally, as we did. So this all will come under the premises. That is the on-premises cloud. But Salesforce is not working on this. The Salesforce is worked on the on-demand. On-demand in the sense, no pre-installation is required. That's why it is mentioned as Salesforce CRM is the first on-demand CRM. First on-demand CRM. What are the basic requirements here is, only 2 requirements will be there. One is browser and the next one is internet. That's it need. Other than that, nothing. You need a browser, you need an internet connection so that you can work on the Salesforce. So that's what the Salesforce does. So people will directly move on to this, right? I have an internet connection, that's it. Everything will be done. So in the Salesforce, each and every firm is moving to the Salesforce CRM as they are going to make the customer support efficiently. So recently we completed a project for a Tanishq jewelry. So what is their requirement is, they had some environments before. We doesn't know about what is environment. We again started from the scratch. They had some chip, something they said. I doesn't remember that. That is, they'll be paying some installments in gold. Then after that, customer will get the gold something. So we were developing all those things, and the requirement is also, it needs to send a message at 7th of every month if they have not paid the installment. And also it needs to, send new offers to the customers if there is any new offer in the Tanishq. And it needs to also email those things, not only message. Normal messages, no one is seeing. It needs to send the message in WhatsApp. WhatsApp, who is handling WhatsApp? Any idea? Who is handling WhatsApp? Meta. Meta is in the sense Facebook. Is there any connection between Salesforce and Meta? Nothing. That is different. This is different. Right. So this Salesforce offers the connection, that is integration. You can connect the Salesforce with the WhatsApp. You can connect the Salesforce with the Gmail. You can connect Salesforce with Yahoo. Everything you can do. So those things take the Salesforce at the top. It is very simple to integrate. It is not that you need to get a permission from we need to go to the Facebook, we need to get the permission, we need to get an agreement, nothing like that. Very simple. That is known as an integration. The Salesforce, that is known as integration. Integration in the sense we are connecting. All right, we will be connecting and we will be doing. So if you just move on. So Flipkart will be there. So in the Flipkart, we have many things. Up to 15 big billion days. Okay. So we will be having many things in this Flipkart. All right. So it has its own UI. And the next we'll be having Amazon. Amazon has its own UI. All right. So what this Flipkart and Amazon, I got a water heater from Flipkart last month. Whether Flipkart says, if you get from us, we will do service for 5 years. Flipkart what is does 10 days return policy. In the 10 days, if you return, I will get that too if there is any fault. Otherwise, contact the distributor, contact Bajaj, something. So it does only the sales part. Right. Then when we are moving on to the service center, something we are doing on. There we need to buy some product. What they will say, no sir, this is only service center. You need to go to that particular shop to get something. So each thing is for one particular purpose. Here Flipkart, only for the sales. If I'm moving on to there, only it will be servicing. Whatever I am selling, they will service if there is any defect. Right. But in the Salesforce, if you just see, there will be many things which will be taking care of sales, service, then marketing, then community, then finance, then revenue, then health. So there will be many apps will be there. Okay, like sales app, service app, marketing app, everything. This is normally said as clouds in Salesforce. Sales cloud, service cloud, marketing cloud. In the job description, they will say sales and service. The candidate should have a knowledge on sales and service cloud. The candidate should have a knowledge on marketing cloud. So they will say something. There will be different things in the Salesforce. So how the org will look like in the Salesforce. So this will be the org structure of the Salesforce here. Okay. This thing you doesn't. This is just an org structure of the Salesforce. See here, I have mentioned, right? Sales. If you just see service, marketing, community, many things will be there. Right? But we will be concentrating on something. We'll be concentrating on the sales cloud. Okay, in the sales cloud, then we'll move on to the service cloud. What is there in the service cloud? And we will just see about the marketing clouds. Okay. Now, we will just discuss here. So in this day, I'm not going to say what are the topics we are going to discuss. Okay. Then you will say, I am from non-technical, this much topics are there, how I'm going to cover everything. Your mind will get confused. Okay. I'm not going to mention all those things. It will be very simple. To be frank, it will be very simple, very easy to learn. We can, while learning, I will make you to understand the concept. If you are not understanding, you can stop me at that position and you can ask me. I will let you know what is that topic is about. So you'll have more idea about that. Need not to worry about all those sort of things. Okay, how I'm going to proceed, this is different, that is different. Right? If there is something simple, advanced concepts also will be there. Right? So that advanced concepts you will not be working on. After getting experience only, you'll allowed to be working on. Since I have 3 years experience also, we have some senior resources. When they approve only, my code will go. Otherwise, just sit. They will say. Right? This normally happens everywhere. We need to get some experiences. That experiences we need to work. Okay. So first is, no, there are many services that is provided by the Salesforce. I'm just mentioning. I can't able to type everything. Right. So there are many services which is provided by the Salesforce, but we will move on. Is there any coding or calling? In what you are asking, coding or calling? I'm not getting your question. Coding is there. Calling, that is customer support. Whatever you are asking is customer support. It is. So like coding or calling. Coding in the sense, it will be coming under the developer. Calling in the sense, it is like a customer support. Okay, there are many different roles over there. No, I'm very good in communication, but I know what is Salesforce. I'm not going to work as an admin nor I'm going to work as a developer. You have a success architecture role over there where you need to communicate with the customer. The customer will scold you. You need to laugh. Okay, fine. We will do that. Yeah, no problem. That job also there. There are many different roles. You have associate technical customer support. The customer will call in the night time. This error I'm getting. I don't know what to do. Help me. You need to say, sir, you need to move on to this, sir. We are there to help you. Like same customer care. The same we need to do. And we have developer support also there. Developer support role, you need to work under the developer. Developer, I'm getting this error. So you need to do this. That role also there. There are different roles. But initially itself, we can't able to go at the top. Right? So you know what is the package that they are offering for this associate technical support engineer? If I say by words, you won't believe me. I will show you here. Salary package for associate technical support engineer Salesforce. That is associate technical support engineer is the basic role in the Salesforce. Average Salesforce technical support engineer salary in India is 13.2 lakhs for less than 1 year of experience to 5 years of experience. The basic salary will be 13.2 and based on your performance, it will be increased. Not increased, it will be fixed at that interview point itself. How your salary is fixed, you know, based on your interview performance. If they are offering, we will offer 8 lakhs for you, then your salary is there 16 to 19 lakhs. So they will just make with 50% ratio only, they will start. Every company will start like that. What we will say, 8 lakhs, it's that enough, fine, okay. Then they will be happy, yeah, done. 8 lakhs saved for us. Right? So we need to always negotiate and we need to do. So for that, you need to have a very good communication. You need to have a very good knowledge here. Right? So this thing you need to do. Could you please tell us what certifications? So actually, the main thing is I'm not showing interest to work in Salesforce because they are not supporting for my higher studies. For my PhD, I need to get some sign from. So Salesforce said that according to their norms, they doesn't support this. So I rejected that offer. So initially my role was, whatever the thing I was, my role will be technical support engineer, not associate, it is technical support engineer. Right? The package that time they was offered around 23 LPA. For a technical support engineer. But as I'm doing my PhD, I said, I need to get this letter. They said, we won't provide. Okay, thank you. That's it. Right? It is not a very big thing that to get placed in we got placed in the Salesforce, not a very big deal at all. If you have the communication, if you have the basic knowledge of the Salesforce, then it will be fine. The questions they will be asking will not be like the exam. Define spectrometer, define Newton law. It won't be like that. It will be scenario based questions. Like scenario based question in the sense, if I say the scenario you can't able to understand right now, but I will say a small scenario. There are 10 employees. Okay, in this particular app, there are 10 employees. I need to give access to only 2 employees. Other 8 should not get access. Only for the 2 employees, I need to give access. For other 8, I need not to give that particular access. For that, what I can do? This type of the questions they will ask. Then after the completion of this course, you will come to know, okay, this is the thing I need to do. Admin role will be basically for giving the access. As now I said, right, it is given by the admin. The admin will be taking care of all those things. Developer will not do anything like that. Developer, based on the task, he will develop the code, and that too, he won't start from import those things and all. Reusability. Whatever I am doing, I am not writing code. Reusability. There will be some existing codes. We need to reframe it according to our requirement. For that reframing, you need to know the knowledge, right? Where you need to change. Because we are working on a project in the sense, this project will be developed by some other persons who won't be in the Accenture, he'll be in some other. If we make a call to and ask them also, you won't respond. I came from that job, I need to inform you. So you need to have that idea what he written in the code. You need to understand the code. In that code, you need to change. To be frank, when I just started, right, I missed a single dot over there. For the dot, I was just get confused. What is that error? Where is that error? I can't able to find. Then I move on to that where I was for the half day. I was just like anything, simple headache only. Then a serial person came. This is error I'm getting. He just moved to that. He make a dot. Then the code started running because it is this experience. That experience, when I'm starting, I doesn't know about that. But now if you are giving a code, I will find out where will be the exact error will be. Alright? So that thing, that is an experience. When we start cooking, you will see, we'll take spoon this much. If our mom is cooking, tap, finished. It is her experience. When the experience matters a lot here. So how the experience we will gain? Only by the practicing. Okay. Yes, career gap, as I said before, it is if you have any, that is to be frank, if you need to say, you can fill the career gap. But what is the thing is, if you are feeling that 3 years I worked on this company, in BGV, that is background verification will be there. When you join, BGV will be there. They will check whether you really worked over there. So in the BGV, if they are finding out that you are unfair, then they will fire you. For that, what you need to do is, you need to make some arrangements that you need to take care. If you want to fill that gap, okay, you can able to do something. If you can able to produce some documents, you can able to do and you can go. That you need to take care. But as a part of this course, if I'm making a 3 years of experience, how I can, this course will give you a 3 years of experience knowledge to you. That I'm damn sure. You can able to crack a 3 years or a 2 years of an experienced person interview. That I can assure you. But the documents related things, you need to take care about that. Okay, that you need to take care. And then it is very simple. It is not a very big thing to do this, that, etc. Very simple to handle, very simple to do. If you want more salary, you need to move to the developer. Developer will be getting more salary. They will get, if you got a very nice, my friend who is working as a ServiceNow developer, his package is around 39 lakhs per annum. Okay, but to be frank, he started for 5,000 per month. He started for 5,000 per month. When he was working in Wipro, he was searching for job. He doesn't get job. We too attended in the Wipro campus, but he doesn't able to clear the aptitude round itself. He applied to many companies, but he can't able to do. Then he went to some courses like this for the ServiceNow. That time Salesforce was not the service. Now he's working as a ServiceNow developer. His package is 39 LPA. You just think whether you need to get in like this or you need to get like that. It is up to you. How do you think? How do you achieve? Yes, a developer need to know admin knowledge also. You can't able to think that, no, I'm going to marketing. So the questions will be only on marketing side. They won't be asking about the admin and developer. They will ask because you need to know the knowledge of the Salesforce. You need to know what the admin do, what the developer will do, and what I will do. That basic knowledge you need to have, right? And it is not that a non-IT will not work. Non-IT people also can work. Then why they are in the campus interview? They can mention it only CSC candidates. They are calling ECE. Mechanical people are attending. Civil engineers are attending. With me, civil engineer, one fellow is working with me. Mechanical people are there. Only 2 CSC are there. Me and another person. Baki sab non-technical. From agriculture, pharmaceutical, civil engineering, mechanical, biology, biotechnology. They are just shifting because of the career opportunities. Right? And to be frank, it is not that you are from a non-IT, so they will ask only simple questions. Nothing like that. Okay, whatever they are asking for a CSE background, the same they will ask for you too. It is not that I am from this, so I can't able to do nothing like that and all. Interview process, because they won't be asking about which major you are. Oh, you are from CSE. Okay, I will ask you programmatic questions. You are from civil engineering. Okay, I will ask you how much cement I need to mix for this number of. They won't ask this type of question. They will just ask about the Salesforce related question. They won't care about your background. That you need to take care. That thing I can able to make you understand how the performance, what type of the questions they will ask. Okay, fine. So this is a normal thing you need to know. And there are many different roles in this, many different roles, not only the developer, admin in this itself, which may many roles are there. You need to choose according to your role. And if you are just starting, you can start with an associate technical support engineer. Then after that, you will be getting one by one, you can move on. You will move on to the technical support engineer, then you will move on to the developer support. Then from that, different role will be the lead engineer. So each and every role will be getting some higher posts over there. Okay, so those things you can able to see. Now, okay. So first, we will see what this sales and service will do. Okay. If in Flipkart, you can see out of stock, sometimes they will give it. How that out of stock come into the picture? Whether there will be some person at the back, they'll check, okay, 10 products sold, only 30 is remaining. 30 is sold, so we need to put out of stock. Like that? You think some people will be at the back and they will be updating all those things? No. In Flipkart, how many products are there? It will be 1,000, billion, something, some lakhs. So Flipkart will make you take care of refrigerator, you take care of air conditioner. No. So something will be running at the background. That is known as the sales process. If you have paid your amount and it is saying it is out of stock, then what do you think? I paid the amount, then it is showing it is not proper at all. Then you won't go to the Flipkart account at all. Right. If the Flipkart is not delivering at that particular time, what you will say? You will call to the customer care and you will shout, it is not delivered at the particular time. Because the service provided is not nice. So in order to automate all those things only, this cloud came into the picture. Okay, so that is known as an automation. Okay, for an example, inventory they will say. In technical terms, they will say inventory. There is one particular course which is known as an inventory management. Okay, no need of that at all. In simple terms, we will say, you have a cupboard. Our cupboards will be in home, we will consider. In cupboard, what our mom will do, we will make shirt in separate cupboard, pant, stationery, something separately. Why it is separated? Nice. Okay, fine. Then easily. That is, retrieving is very easily. Right? You might go in some classes. I'm sorry, if not classes, if you go in some shop, what they will say, size 1.5 AG to 3, I'm sorry, 1.5 years to 3 years, 5 years to 6 years. Why they divided like this? Based on our requirement, we can easily able to take. You can just see, if you go to the big shop, there won't be any salesperson in that row at all. They will be there, but no, not that much. In a floor, they will be having some 5 to 10 employees only. We can able to search ourselves and we can able to do. That is some process, right? In order to reduce the employee ratio, because I need to give salary rate. Instead of that, if I am doing in such way, customers itself will handle and they itself will do, right? If foreign suppose, there is no something like that. Everything, your shirt, pant, everything is mixed in one big basket. You need to take from that. What you will do? It is very difficult to do that. So what we will do, we will divide into the racks and we will do. In the same way, in the inventory management, we will do that. How efficiently we can able to take a particular item. If you want to the shop, you are asking for rava. They are saying that it is not here, we will bring from the godown. You will wait for 5 minutes. If he is not coming, bhaiya, मैं दूसरा दुकान को जाता हूँ. नहीं होगा, मुझे time होता. Right? I am getting late. I'm moving. This we already know. Why? Because you need to search and you need to bring, these things will happen. So everything should be allocated correctly so that the retrieving, it is not storing the data is very simple. If you work on the system, that time you will store somewhere. If you want to take that file, where is stored? In the C drive or in the D drive or in the desktop or here, there. Right? So retrieving is the very important point here. For that retrieving only, still many research are going on. My PhD also is based on how to efficiently manage the search optimization. I will say one algorithm, another person will say one algorithm. Within nanoseconds difference, they will be there. So what will happen? That algorithm will be very efficient when compared to my algorithm. Right? So many things will be running on. So in the inventory management, for an example, I have a refrigerator. Okay. So this, I have 100 refrigerators. So day 1, 50 refrigerators sold. Day 2, nothing sold. Day 3, 40 refrigerators sold. Day 4, 10 sold. If 10 is there, I need to show this message. Hurry up. Limited stock available. Then day 5, that 10 sold. So 0 is there. So it should be out of stock. Alright, how it is done? It is automated. Everything will be automated. Right? Because a person will not stay here and he can't be able to search whether this is there or this is there. But here it will be very simple. So that automation will be done in this sales because I'm selling a product. It is used to automate our sales process. That's it. Here we will be doing. So the same we are going to do. We are going to automate. Automation in the sense, for an example, when a new product has been launched in the Flipkart, it needs to send. Now you have got a message. Salesforce live demo will start at at what time? 7:30. Right? How you are getting that message? And then Naresh will send one by one. It is automated. Right? It is automated. That automation is done by this. It is not done by the Salesforce, I'm saying, but it is a part. That part also we'll go do here. Right? Why they are sending these messages? For what purpose? In order to give a reminder. From this messages, what they will get? Okay, to be frank, how do you came to know that session is there today at 7:30? Message. Everyone got message. How they are sending to your number? How they took? So before you went to Naresh IT and you have asked, from that they have given? Or any posters or any banners, something like that. Okay. You might also seen some website, right? What is this known as? Telegram channel. Okay, fine. Right? What is this known as? Marketing. Exactly. So that thing also we are going to do. Offers. If you get one shirt, we'll give two shirts. If you get one pillow, we'll get two pillow. What is that? Marketing. Right? Why? If you just see in some hotels or in some, why they have lights? If you just move on to the Samirpet, South India shopping mall, this, that, etc. Some lights will be there. Why? What is the need for that? To attract the people. To attract the people normally. So that is the marketing over there. How we can able to do. Alright? If you just, this Baba hotel has been open, right? What is the difference between the normal Italy and the Baba Italy? Nothing. They are giving ghee, right? For the 10 rupees extra. But people are getting that. Why? Market. Attract. The same we will be doing. The attention we need to get. Yes. Taste. Because the taste and qualities we are eating, we need to get that taste. In case of the technical, if you are constructing a home, what you will do? This, what color is this? Is not at all nice. Change this, etc. You'll do right, because that is my concern. In the same way, if a client is giving right, he will be spending lakhs and crores of rupees. If Tanishq we have did, he doesn't know how much Accenture got for that, but they have got some lakhs to crores, right? If something is not working, Tanishq will say, "No problem, bhaiya. He will take care." They won't. They'll shout at us, right? What is that we are offering to them? What is that known as? We will take care. We will repair it. What is that? Service. That thing only is known as the service over there. So that service also we will take. Right? So now, why they are sending the messages to you? To remind you. And you are coming here. Right? Why you are... If they are doing like this, what they will get? Money. That is revenue. That is known as the revenue cloud. If the revenue is increasing, the finance also will increase, right? So that is known as the finance cloud here. So each and every cloud will get interrelated. If I'm getting, now you are mentioned as the leads. Leads, they will say. You are the prospecting customers now. The prospecting customers demo, I will show you everything demo. Now it is a demo session. I'm just saying by words. But after that, when the normal class starts, right? I don't know when this demo will end. But when the normal session starts, I will just start with everything I will discuss on the practical. Okay, we have one thing. We are called as the leads now. That is, we are known as the prospecting customers. Prospecting customers in the sense who are not the customers. Now you haven't paid anything to Naresh, right? So you have just attending. So what we will do, we'll make you to know we will offer this, we will offer that, this, that, etc. Everything which you are saying, right? That lead will be moving on to the customers, right? So from that I will get a revenue. This all thing will come into this picture. Okay, so this is the different, regarding the course fee and everything, you can contact the management. I don't have any idea about that. Okay, is there anything for the certification amount for the Salesforce system? Yeah, I will let you know about those things. Okay. See here, next. If I move on to this Flipkart, I'm moving to this Flipkart website. Where it went? Okay. Whether it is asking me to log in. When it will ask me to log in. When it will ask me to log in. When I am purchasing. Right? Before that, I can able to go here. I can check, oh, Samsung, this, that, oh, this is the rate. Right? Now, when I am logged in, when I'm making a sign in over there, I will let you know everything about the course details, ma'am. Let me complete this demo, then I will answer all your queries. Okay. When I'm logging in, when I'm signing in, right? Now, my mobile number or my details will be registered to the Flipkart. So when my details are registered to the Flipkart, then that time it is known as the community. As of now, I'm not the customer to the Flipkart. I'm the prospecting customer. Just window. Oh, this thing are there. Okay. Let me move on to Amazon. There, let me check. 100 rupees difference. In Flipkart, it is 900. In Amazon, it is 800. Let me get in Amazon itself. Right? So that differences we can able to make here. Okay, how it works. How to get a attractive customer. Recently, Air India, it moved to the Salesforce CRM. There, in order to make the customers bookings, everything is made easy. And L'Oreal Paris, that for cosmetic something, they are also in the Salesforce CRM. If you get a product in the L'Oreal CRM, you'll get messages like anything. How they did? The Salesforce sending message. New product launched. It is just 1499. A lipstick is 1499. What we are going to do with that 1499? So something like that, right? Profit and the non-profit organizations, everything is using the CRM. Everyone is using the CRM because in order it is very, very simple. It is very easy. And the main thing here is at the last, okay, tomorrow some new technology will come. I need to move on to that new technology from this. The Salesforce does that. If you want to integrate with this, yes, I am ready. I can integrate. In the resume, you can just mention like a skill. I can work on any environment. We will say, right? They will ask, are you willing to relocate? Yes, I can work on any environment. It is not that I can work only in Hyderabad. I can work anywhere. Why? We need to be flexible. If they are saying, no, I can work only on this. I can't work on that. In IT, it won't be possible. Today you'll be in one technology. Tomorrow the technology will die. You need to shift yourself to another technology. Right? You know, Android was there. Before Android was developed in the Java. And iOS was developed in the Swift language. Now Flutter came into the picture where you can develop for both Android and iOS. That will work for both Android and iOS. What about that Swift language? What about that Android? People are shifting to that Flutter. No, I will work only in this Android IDE. Then Java. Right? We need to update that updation is done by the Salesforce. So after 10 years, if there is any new technology also, Salesforce can adopt with that technology and it can work. That is known as integration. I can integrate with anything, then I can do. Right? Before that, only Kesari we know. Now, pineapple Kesari, apple Kesari, Sitapal Kesari, something. Integrating some new technology, some new things are coming into the picture. Right? For what purpose? In order to give more enhanced taste. In the same way, we need to give more enhanced. Right? If you are still at the old phase, nothing is going to happen. Right? So those things we need to change. So that changes the Salesforce take into the picture. That's why the Salesforce CRM is at the number one CRM. And the job opportunities are more for the Salesforce professionals. It is not that Salesforce admin will have more job opportunities, or the Salesforce developers will have more job opportunities. Salesforce professionals will say they are having more job opportunities relating to that. Okay, fine. So now what I will do is I will just answer the query. So regarding to the course, it will be around, normally it will be 75 days, but this real-time scenarios, it will take around 3 months to complete and to make you as a perfect Salesforce admin and developer. It is not a one way, that is unidirectional, it won't work. It should be bidirectional. If I give something, you need to work over that and you need to present yourself. And it is not a school or college to give punishment to you, right? If you're not completed, okay, not completed, okay, fine. Completed tomorrow only, I can say, okay, kneel down, stand up on the bench. These things I can't able to say. It is up to you to work over it. That is the first thing I can guarantee you. Then the second thing is the projects that I'm giving you at real-time projects, you can just mention in your resume also. You have worked on these projects. That thing you can able to do. I have worked on this project. Then I will also say about some tricks if they ask anything related to that project. Which client you worked on? We doesn't work on client. It is a UK client. You can mention, according to my company policy, I should not mention the client name. Enough. No one will ask a further question. I know what to say. That things I will say. How to crack an interview. I will say how to crack an interview. If it doesn't know the question, or I'm sorry, if it doesn't know the answer for that particular question, how to handle that. Those things all I will make you to do all those sort of things. But one thing you need to do, you need to work whatever the assignments or the tasks that I'm giving. If you are not working and if you are blaming me, then I can't able to do anything. Right? And everyone will be giving the placement assistance, placement guarantee, no one can't able to give. It is up to you, how you project yourself in the interview. Interview is what? Selling ourselves. That is interview. Selling ourselves is the interview, to be frank. Yeah, I will do that, I will do this, etc. In the 3 dates, you can see one person. You keep your job with you, I will keep my attitude with you. Then they will call, then they will give job. Whether it will practically possible? Impossible it is. No one will do like that. No, I won't work at the night shift. Okay, when is your convenient time? This is okay, you work on that time. No organization will do. I might get a call at any time. I need to respond. I should not log out from my Teams. Right? So this many things will be there. If I'm not, if you know about this JavaScript, then it is very fine to work as a Salesforce developer. Then timings will be evening 7:30 to 9. Okay, 1.5 hour session. 7:30 to 9 will be the course timings, because morning one session I'm taking and I'm going to job. Then evening I'm taking another session. Okay. And the next is daily 1.5 hours will be, will the class be every day? Yes. Saturdays also the class will be there, I suppose. Yes. Yes, Saturdays also is there because I am handling for Saturday. Saturdays also is there. Sunday won't be there. Then Sunday it won't be, because I'm to a human being. I need to have some rest, and you need also have some work, right? You can do that. Sunday is always a fun day. So no technical, no nothing like that. Then the next thing is this certification. Okay. Certification in the sense whatever Naresh is giving, that is not the certification I'm talking about. Global certified Salesforce developer, they will say. What the Salesforce will do is, the Salesforce will conduct the exam and the Salesforce will give some certification like associate, Salesforce admin, sales advanced administrator, Salesforce platform developer 1. So I am associate certified administrator, platform developer 1, platform developer 2, and next thing is app builder, then JavaScript, then Omni Studio developer. Then now again I'm moving on to one more certification. So it is not that, because what is the thing is, we need to, that client will expect, we need to do all those sort of certification. And main thing is company will pay. So that's why I'm doing. Because one certification cost will be $200. $200 plus GST. Our Modi Bhaiya gave GST. CGST is GST. Then conversion charges. From dollar to INR something conversion charges. From INR to dollar conversion charges will be there. So all this will take you to up to, for completing one certificate, 20 to 21,000, I suppose. Okay, but no need to worry. We will be having coupons. Before that, now Salesforce also get some profit from this. Before that, what they will give us, they will give 140 discount. $140 discount, and you need to pay for $60. It will be around 6,000 to 7,000 only. But now no coupons is released by the Salesforce. You need to pay $200, or you need to pay at least $40 they are reducing, and you need to pay at least $160. And for a fresher level, they won't be asking about any certifications. That is not mandatory for them. When you are moving on to a client only, they will be asking for the certifications and anything. And the person, I have my friend who is 3 years or 2 years experience. So he doesn't have any certifications till now. Because it is not required. I know, I have knowledge, that is fine. And the Salesforce also says, this is demo, this is course. For the course, we are mentioning demo. Initially, because if you don't know about my teaching methodology, right? After paying, you will say that person is not at all teaching well. He's making us sleep. He's talking something rubbish. I doesn't like that fellow. Will they return? No, right? So you won't show your, you won't show your interest towards this. So for this, we'll be making a demo. If you are okay with my teaching and whatever things, then you will be moving on. So it's a demo, then we'll be moving on to the course. Okay, that is the thing over there. The demo classes will be moving on in a few days, right? But does any recommendation? Why need of books? No need of any books and all. Everything's documentation is there. We will use the documentation. No need to get books. It is not, we are not going to. After 9 a.m. any class, I don't have any idea about that, ma'am. Any classes, you need to ask them. My class will be completed at 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning. I will complete my class. Yeah, I will show you the course content by tomorrow. Okay, right now I don't have. I'll show you the course content. Okay, fine. Then any other doubts do you have? Recording sessions will be given. You need to ask them. I think they will give the recording sessions for the demo. Once the course starts, after the payment only, they will give the recording sessions. Regular teaching will be starting. I can't able to guarantee regular session. I think they will take 4 to 5 demo sessions. Then after that, 5 days demo session. Then after that, regular session will start. And in the demo, if I show any of the Salesforce org and any other thing, no need to worry. From the day one also, I will again start from the scratch, because sometimes you might miss all the courses, right? So I will start that, because I know I worked as an assistant professor. I know how much students will suffer if they miss anything. Right. So no need to worry about that. Does we need any application? Nothing needed. You need a browser and the internet. That is fine. Nothing needed to install anything like that. You need a laptop, browser, and an internet connection. That will be working for this. Yes, I will go through trailets also. I will show you. You no need to worry about that. I will show you what the trailet is, how to learn with that. Actually, what is the demo you will teach from scratch? Yes, I will teach from the scratch, because your syllabus has been framed in such a way that I will be starting from the scratch. I am there, Mr. Paul. I will take care. I will tell you what you need to learn, how the basics need to be done. Okay? I think this recording session, it will be in the YouTube link they will give. So not like that anything. Integration, I will just make you the basics type of the integration, because integration, again, it's a very big course. Separately, course will be there for the integration. But here I will just make you to know how to integrate your Salesforce with WhatsApp, how to integrate Salesforce with Gmail. Those things I will say. The basic stuffs I will just let you know. So that if you do this something here, you will get a message in WhatsApp. And you can show to your friends also. See, I did that, etc. Lightning also, yes, Lightning is there. Placement. So you need to ask to the management regarding to the placement. Yes, I will give projects on the trailets also. Then real-time projects also I will give. Yes, I will cover LWC. Yes, we will learn Visual Force also. Those things and all I will discuss tomorrow. What are the things we are going to learn exactly in this course? Now you got an idea about Salesforce. In the today's session, you got an idea about Salesforce, what the Salesforce normally does. Customer support. That's it is to. In order to make the customer efficient, in order to make the customer be in our relation, we won't let the customer go. That thing only we are going to do here. Alright. So again, in the tomorrow session, we will learn more about that. What is Salesforce? How it is developed? Whether I can develop my own Salesforce? Yes, you can. For that, what I need to know. Everything we will discuss in the tomorrow session. Fine. In companies, who will do the integration? See, if you want to the company, to be frank, I am developing, right? I won't do any integration at all. That will be taken care by some other person. Alright? Again, release manager will be there. He will be doing some other person. Some other job. So a developer will develop this task, but sometimes we'll be working on the integrations also. No need to worry about those things. Thank you. When the course will be, that's what Mr. Maniteja, after 5 days, the course will get started, I think. If you have any doubts, you can ask to the management. Alright, but initially they will be moving on with the five courses, 5 demo sessions we will be having. Then after that, we'll be moving on with the regular course. So in the demo session also, I will start with the regular course. Right, because we will keep on talking, you will get bored. Right, I need to show something, right? There will be a comedy something. What he is just talking, but you know Vadivel in Tamil movies. Vadivel, some comedy actor. That slang, if I say also, you can't understand. In Tamil, he will say. He is keep on talking, but he is not working. In the same way, he is keep on talking, but he is not showing any demo, right? So first 2 days, we will just talk. And from the third day, we'll start with the demo. How normally the Salesforce is. And for this, I don't have any link with me, ma'am, because it is stored in the cloud environment. Right? So I think they will share. By tomorrow also, they will share, I think, the link for the demo class. To make today demo class, that YouTube link. Okay, they will share that. Fine, right? Any other queries from you guys, offline candidates? Any other queries? Yeah, please come again. Not a problem, yeah. That is in Salesforce, you have a previous idea on the Salesforce. That is, if we are going to work on the developer console, we can create only the Apex, something like that. If you are moving on to the Lightning environment, we will be working on the VS Code. But here we will work on both the things. On the here we'll be working on both the things. We'll be first, initially we will be starting with the developer console IDE. Then we will move on with the LWC part. Okay, for the Lightning experience. There we will be moving with the Visual VS Code IDE. There we will work on. Because developer console is the basic stuff to make everyone understand. If I move on to the VS Code, they will run away. Oh, what is this and all we can't able to do, right? So first we will move on with the developer console. Then after getting knowledge of that, then we will move on with the LWC. Anyway, we'll work on with the developer console only. You have idea on the Aura? Okay, that Aura and all we can do in this developer console. But if I move on to this LWC, I can't be able to work on that developer, and it won't support APIs and all. So for that, we will move on with the VS Code. So you have a previous knowledge on the Salesforce. Few knowledge. You have worked somewhere? Then? Okay, that's great. True trailer. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Is there any assessment test or the mock interviews after the course? That is assessment I can able to take care. Mock interviews, okay, not a problem. Right. I will give you how to, that's what I said, right? How to do that. I will conduct. It's not a problem for me to do those sort of things. Okay, it is not a very big problem. See this fellow, right? He's in the morning session batch. So that's that's why he's mentioning all those things. Okay, fine. No other queries. I will let you know more about how to learn the Salesforce, everything in the tomorrow's session. I will let you know about all those things. Fine. Okay. See, the morning session batch students only is messaging because I have given some tasks to them. That's why. Okay, fine then. I will meet you tomorrow, same time. Okay.